I probably the only author in the small press who's been Googleed by these assholes on somethingawful.com. What happened was, one of them got a little upset because I called DreamHost to get their domain shut down for copyright infringement. So one of them decided to Google Russian IP and ISP and said I made statements of internet harassment. Well, they stalled my connection for a while. Believe me, this is hellish. When you look at it like this, you're looking, oh shit, these goons, bastards. Don't they have lives? Well, I guess when you look at it like this, all they have is probably a live journal or a blog spot, and they use that to be snarky as hell. So here I am, trying to write a few stories. One of them are done, and a few are done. The next thing I knew, I can't get my emails, I can't get my messages, and all that shit. And it's disturbing when you think about it, because when you see these people, it's a crowd psychology sort of thing. They come in all at once about, I don't know how many of them are on there making lewd comments, stealing my work, pirating my books. But, I'll say this much. It seems like these kind of people have nothing better to do than make someone's life a living hell. They're up there with the other dark place, EncyclopediaDramtica.com, and some other snarky websites out there. I'll say that they're snarky, but didn't they produce a murderer who shot up a few people and then shoot himself? Correct me if I'm wrong. They produced a guy who's in a punk band and shot up a few people before he put a gun to his mouth and blew his own brains out. I'm beginning to imagine the crime scene of that and the involvement that sucker had with the site. I sometimes wonder, why pay $10 to get on a website just to get your ass handed to on a regular basis? Join that site, they're not going to get my money. They go posting a family's address up without consent, posting somebody's book up without permission, and then they blatantly commit copyright infringement every chance they get. When you look at this video, I want you to think about this from my perspective. If it was your book they did this to, would you have done the same thing, report the ISP? I think you would have.